Gotta split the recording at some point. I was making her kind of proud if I tire her out that much. More importantly, though, if she's not on the flat anymore, this whole dilemma over talking to her might be moot. Like, not indefinitely, but still some time to think. Because, like, I heard some shit the other day. So, Trish was bullied. Fang was Lucy. She was bullied, too. Fang saved Trish. You gotta boop that Triceratops, Snoot. Listen, Anon, I'm haunting you with one specific mission in mind. You gotta boop that Snoot. No arguments. We will not discuss this. It's non-negotiable. And I will sing boom, 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 boom in MIDI form. There's a mod I once played. A Doom mod. I forgot which one. And it had like the MIDI of boom, 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 and it was great. It was great. I think it was like a hedgehog game, right? It was like a secret level. Good luck finding it, though. The hell is all this? Batman Doom. Batman Doom? Oh, I remember Batman Doom. That one was great. Doom 64. That was pretty cool, too. Yeah, that was pretty cool, too. Oh my god, the fucking first spooky month of Doom 3 with Como, which went all the way into November. Oh, man. Bad decisions were made. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can't find this on a dime. Oh, yeah, there's Hocus Pocus Doom, which had its update, like, way later. Jesus, man. Hocus Pocus Doom. Hocus Pocus Doom. Abracadabra in May. Yeah, I'm not gonna find this. Why am I Doom and the Golden Souls and Doom and the Golden Souls 2. Oh. I wish I could find that. I wish I could find it, but it would be impossible to do so. Just absolutely impossible. Hocus Pocus Doom. Hocus Pocus Doom. Because it might be in the Kako words, but if it's in the Kako words, like, good luck finding it. Honestly, I always chose Stella. Sounds like Catman Doom. Batman Doom. It's funny because they did a pretty good job with it. It's cute. I have hit an existential crisis as I can't decide who's best Dino Girl, Fang, or Naomi. What witchcraft is this? It depends. How I know about my house WOD because I watched a bunch of videos before I realized that it might actually come up in the Kako Awards. And I'm doing all the Kako Awards. I'm just super goddamn late with it. Yeah, god damn it. In like 15 years from now, when I play the 2023 version of the Kako Awards, I'm gonna play my house and it's gonna be like, I already know all this stuff. Good job. Boom, 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 boom. Where the fuck is my house? My house, .wad, in the middle of the street, .wad. My house, .pk3. It's a mod that adds newspapers. Who doesn't like a nice newspaper? Fang saved Trish, and Reed was involved as well. So then they became friends. Trish wanted to help Lucy, so Lucy became Fang. And Trish sided with her in that, because, like, friends. Fast forward a few years, has got Fang shooting up the school. Yeah, that's the long and short of it, I guess. Not like Trish fucked up something in Fang's head. She was fucked to begin with. How could I ever know the truth? Like, Trish was pretty fucking psychotic before the incident. Not as much as Fang, maybe, but she looked legit unstable, too. I mean, maybe that's right. She looked unstable. The only time she acted like that was in front of others. She was very loud attacking NASA, publicly. I was there, Voldemort. I was there 3,000 years ago when you booped the Snoot. Talking about that crowbar, that was in the cafeteria. And in front of me, Fang's lab partner. Was she just putting on a show because Fang was bound to her to hear about these things? So she'd know that Trish was trying to be nice to her. Did they have a fight or something? I never actually seen them talk and stuff. And was that just Trish in general trying to pay Fang back for serving her and all that one time? Maybe it's something I have no way of figuring out. Not that I like want to complain, but if only I could get a girlfriend and not live through a soap opera at the same time. Not even that soap opera, man. There's not nearly enough Herveros Cristal. Oh man, it's cool, refreshing. You know you want it. You know deep inside, you want it. You want me to talk about getting a guy's lightsaber, and I reach inside. And it's an ice-cold beer brand you've never seen in your life before. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. Ruby. Oh man, someone's honking their horn at me. That'd be so great. Anyway, if she's still over, I'll just ask her about it. Even if we can't straighten it out, Trish had a point. I should make an effort to get to know her. Like, she plays the guitar, right? I'll see to bring it over next time. Oh, but that'll cheer her up. I'm barely through the doors. Trish calls out to me, a voice coming from the kitchen. Is that you big monkey? Yeah. There's an unmistakable bacon smell in the air. Enjoyed the tension. Took your sweet time with it. Fuck off, I'm fucking dead. Stumble over to the kitchen. Okay, so, point of contention. The kitchen is in the entrance. When you enter, you're in the kitchen. The bathroom is to the left if you're standing with your back to that window. Damn, Anon, you expanded. Did you take a guy's neighboring apartment for this? Did you just fucking murder the guy and tear the wall down? Hold on. Connection broke for no good reason. Gotta make sure stuff is still working. And someone show me homemade pizza. I mean, I went to like Chalk and Leisha's making food. Bacon, eggs, toast, and something like English breakfast. Okay, listen. There are multiple of those ads in those movies, and they are all fucking hilarious. Like the Emperor sits down and like manifests one into his hand. They're incredible. They're works of art. Like Luke is doing training and he reaches over to a tree branch and it's just one... Something like an English breakfast, even though it's about dinner time. I'm not sure how to react. I didn't even know she can cook. Yeah, that smells really good. Too bad you're not getting any. Oh, come on, you little meteor dodger. I bought the nuggies. The kitchen is off to the left. If you stand with your backs to the window, it's to the right. It's in the entryway to the building, to the apartment. You walk into the entry, you immediately enter into the kitchen. That's how the apartment is constructed. The bathroom is the room to the left, or the right if you enter. Let me pull this one up. It's really difficult to see this. Like I think it only really shows up in the Hurt CGs. You know, the one where he's like all fucked up and stuff. Hang on. Okay, yeah, this is a really good picture that gets that image across. I hope this works the way I want it to. Oh my god, I forgot this fucking image was still up here. Jesus. Don't do that while you're looking at fucking pictures, man. We have rules about this. Not on stream. Okay, here. You see that? You see that thing to the left? That is the right door if you stand in the middle of the room with your back towards the window. That is the entryway to the apartment. And the way we know that is because just a little earlier, you get this. That's the front door. And that's the bathroom. You enter Anon's apartment and you enter into the kitchen. You cannot escape the kitchen getting into the building. This is the stuff I figure out because I care too much about details like that. When I start writing or doing anything, really. Trish is a bad example for her sibling. She's just perpetuating the cycle. Take that back and tell me how great I am, and I might just pity you with some scraps. Yeah, I remember I just have a cat of dog food hidden away. Yes. She steps away from the pan to jab me on my shoulder and give me a kiss. Hurrying back before something gets burned. The kitchen is connected to the front door, which is a really great way to poison the apartment with the smell of your bad cooking. The scene in my eyes report is so idyllic, I just don't want to take it with Fang discussion. For just a bit, I listened to the sizzling of the fat, thinking about what to say. So, I wasn't sure you'd still be here when I got home. Yep, went to check on my mom or my fam earlier. So now I'm all yours for the weekend. That's pretty cool. I mean, damn, I was started looking forward to some, jerking off playing video games. Yes. I hate that she's right. That's what you do. Gardening. Uh-huh. Yeah. Go fucking change and clean yourself, you hobo. Even though she's right, I don't like a commanding tone of voice. She probably catches that too, going to correct herself. I mean, you should, yeah, it's fine, I get it. Okay, so, if you've been paying attention, you can prepare breakfast to get your shoes tied. Yeah, that's great. If you're paying attention, you'll notice that the story is that actually Trish isn't a total psychopath and an aggressive, angry person. No, she's actually a very soft waifu on the inside. Jesus fucking Christ, get out of here. She's still commandeering and all that fun stuff, but some of the implications is she's not as aggressive as she seems. Like, goddamn it, at least Wani had the decency to make it, like, basically an animation error. A pat her on the back to reassure I didn't get mad and the go change to clean clothes. That's remarkably mature of you to signal that shit, my man. About 5 minutes later, was sitting at the table digging into our dinner. It's about a joke from earlier. Trish, of course, did play for me, too. I feel alright pampered. Combination of beaten eggs makes me question the term herbivore, though Trish seems absolutely fine eating both. We banter a little as usual, but the more we do, the more it seems like something is bothering her. I really should bring up Fang and all. If I get to the bottom of it, maybe she'll feel better. We get to the last few bits, I decide to go for it. So, Trish, yeah. There's this thing I, want to talk to you about. And if it's about my bank account, listen. If Spears gave you Fang's bank information, it's all a lie. I already took all the money. Is it important I have to go soon? It's a... Wait, go? I thought you were crashing the weekend. She looks at me with clear annoyance. And I just told you I have to go and check on my family. What? Like, I remember something about that, but... Actually, I thought you said you already checked up on her family. Yeah, she said I went to go check on my family earlier. I'm all yours for the weekend. What the fuck are you talking about, Trish? Didn't you say you already checked on them? No, I didn't. Her voice is so cold all of a sudden. I don't even know when the last time I heard her talk like this was. But I guess I did mishear her after. No, you didn't. No, he didn't. She's just decided that you are no longer on the menu, my man. Or maybe she figured out about what you're trying to say. Yeah, she probably must have picked up on that. But I'm sure she says it's free to stay. Whatever, let's not. This is way more classical Anon than him stuttering. It's just him, he gives up on conversations. He doesn't stutter through them. If she wants to leave this batch, she must have a reason for it. Sorry, I must have misunderstood you. She says nothing, getting up from the table with a very loud, "Ugh." Right after she goes to pick up her clothes and stuff, makes a beeline for the door. Listen, she's not a bee. She's not a fucking bee. You can't just call her a bee. She's an A at the minimum. Wait. Also, he mumbles. Oh my fucking god. Again, my impression is that you can hear the mumbling if you're, like, adjacent to him, but not from across the table. Unless you're, like, closely listening. And when you're reading, that's usually not the case. Still, fair enough. Oh shit, did I fuck up this bad? I didn't even realize I was being an artist this time. Fuck. Yeah. I'm sorry. Where does the creator of this mod think the fucking bathroom is? I guess it would be connected to the hallway in that case. But if you look at the picture, there are no other doors in that hallway. At all. Barely space for your goddamn shoes. For what? Like, I don't know. Goodbye. Goody bee. Goody bee, Anon. Trish! She's already halfway through the door, stopping to listen to me without so much as turning her head. You were like, Will you bring your guitar over next time? I'd like to listen to you play. The offer takes Trish off guard, a tough girl facade dropping. Well, it takes about a second or two to regain composure, but as she looks back at me, she's, I don't know, less angry? The edge doesn't return to her voice either. In fact, it's barely more than an angsty whisper. Yeah, sure. For a moment, it almost looks as though she might come back inside. But she doesn't. There's no more sex for me, and also with my virginity, so to be honest, my life's already peaked. Monday, Monday, Monday. Everybody comes on Monday. It's the hit sequel, because The Weeknd already copyrighted The Weeknd, so... This is 10-1, Descent into Chaos. Why does it have the 1? Were they planning larger route differentiations? Monday, Monday, Monday. This is Act 51-1. 51-1. She should have been here by now. What's going on? Been standing here for a good 20 minutes now, waiting for Trish. She's never once missed our morning walks. But now I'm probably going to be late, waiting for her freckled purple ass. She could have gotten into an accident or something. It's kind of foggy today. Is she sick? Is it a family thing? Okay, first period is home rule. Tsuki won't mind if I'm a couple minutes late. Hopefully. I'll just wait a bit longer. Oh, come on, Trish. Fine. I have to go. I'll just send her a text and ask her if she's alright. I can't make it into the building before a reply arrives, which just confuses me further. I had to come in early. 8 endings. Jesus. Every time I hear that, I'm like, why? What are they for? What are you saying with 8 endings? What are you trying to say? What do you hope to say? Because 8 endings is a lot of supplementary material you have to write when, like, for the most part, you can just write the one and make it a fun time, you know? Hell, I personally have more respect for games that are like, you get a score at the end, you always get the good ending. But the game is like, you fucked up. Than games that make you go through different endings and routes, because it's just so messy. Seriously, 8? That's like both of the games that Caveman made. Oh. Well, she could have just fucking said so. Hey, Jin. Oh, hi, Anon-kun. Just restons for you tardiness. It's tardiness. I sort of gotten used to deciphering Tuki's garbage English by now, though I still need a double take. I got lost in the fog. Very funny, Anon-kun. Isn't it? Inat foodle, pour se le freno flow me being late. What the fuck did he just say? Yes, sir, I will left lane. Oh, purisu. Refrain from being late. Oh, in the future refrain. Jesus Christ, man, that's not how you do that. That is not written as proper janky Japanese. Yes, sir, I'll refrain from being late. Being latte. Some snickers in the class. It seems my smart ass isn't lost in Tsuki either. Do you rusetu? No. Hi! I keep my head down through the rest of class. Man, what's wrong with me? I guess I got a little too used to dissing dinos while bantering with Trish. We tear like this and I'll spend all my weekends in detention. Still, I would be delighted. Or rather, she would scold me on and on with Trish for being a jerk. Trish isn't exactly alien to being a jerk herself. Leave me hanging this morning is a shining example of that. Listen, if you want to know, like, weird bullshit writing, it's the Wanda thing, right? The Wanda thing is supposed to be... It's supposed to be a different angle on the Naomi story, because the main character is, like, a pretty decently performing student, so she's in the cum laude club, which is, like, on a national scale, she's in the top whatever percent. Doesn't really matter what percent it is. 5, 10, whatever. And part of it is the school always had at least 5 cum laude students. And Ben fell off of recent, because he's dating Mia, and so his homework isn't as good. He's not performing as well. But the school prides himself on this. So, you know, from Naomi's perspective, it's like, oh, you dress really nice because it's the only outfit you have, because the one thing a hitchhiker / vagabond wouldn't wear is, you know, their fanciest outfit. So that's all she has when her clothes are in the dryer. And she shows up, and Naomi's like, ooh. And it's like, oh, your grades are decent. I can still get my goddamn reward and look super cool and smart. So from Naomi's perspective, it's, kind of the same idea of like, I'm taking this person and I'm going to look really good. Look at this. Look at this vagrant I've rehabilitated into society. It's kind of the angle we're going with there. I'm going with there. But that's not what I'm talking about here. What I want to talk about is that I just can't help myself. And I'm like, you know what I want to put in there? You know what I really want to put? You know what I really want to put in there? And then everyone says, please, please, Sapphire, don't put it in there. We know what you want to put in there, but we don't want you to. It's like, I'm kind of going to put in the new Mancy stuff. The protagonist actually has like a warframe focus. And they have a little thing in their head that's called docent. And they have so many weapons. And they're like, I hate all this stuff. Also, humans aren't supposed to have this because the racism is a bit thicker. As is the class struggles. What the fuck is Stardoom? Tell me now. Whatever, I'll just ask her about it before next class. Class, clues. So I thought. I didn't see Trish until lunch period. But she didn't even come up to me, even then. In fact, she wouldn't acknowledge my existence until I took a seat across from her. She's still mad at me or something? I seriously couldn't figure out what I did wrong. She usually revels in letting me know my mistakes and how to correct them. Now she's so climbed up. Yo, sup? How much? So, I was worried about you, so I took out a life insurance. I hope you don't mind. Here's a gun. Don't kill yourself with it, okay? Yeah. Yeah, like, you could have told me not to wait for you. I had to come in early, sorry. When does Trish come in early for anything? It's the exact same thing she said in the message. Just a bit of grammar. You still could have sent me a text. Couldn't. Why? Because I had to come in early. Oh my god. I love how just very flagrant this is. So, I'm starting to believe she's doing this on purpose. Yeah, so why exactly? I had to return a book to a classmate. And you couldn't have told me that. Like, this... Anon feels very assertive. Did him losing his virginity give him, like, extra confidence? Because I think base Anon, without the proper, like, Anon points, would probably just go, like, this is not worth the headache. I'm not gonna make waves over this. Man, we don't hear this song all that often. Sage goes in all... what? All fields? You know, good on them for writing it so very obliquely. Death Road to Canada. I've heard about Death Road to Canada, and it looks like a very Goofy Goober game, but not the kind of Goofy Goober game it just looks way too chaotic. I just get anky. I mean, that's something you kind of know before the fact. What is your problem? She had a surprise quiz this morning and needed her book back, so I had to scram. That sounds plausible. But it still feels sketchy, though. But it's also something I can call her out on. Post-nut clarity. Man finally got his peanut butter taken care of, and he figured it all out. He's become Sherlock Holmes. I see. Gotta go. But the period isn't halfway through. I have a test too. Gotta study for it. Another flimsy excuse. All I'm saying is, Anon, would it really be that big of a deal if you just jumped her and stole her wallet, for kicks? I'm just saying, just as like a very brief haha joke. Take it. Just use that mask. Take it. Once again, I can't outright say it's not true. Like, how would I know? She just say I'm calling her a liar. Okay, so listen. Listen, all right? When I do this stuff in Amalgam High, it's kind of with a wink and a smile, but doing it in this, where the action is more portrayed on screen, having Anon have really long things when characters are fucking off feels a bit weird. Into Death Road to Canada. If you want me to save Multiverse Goodbye Volcano High, I'm all for it. Just get me a copy, alright? I took a deep breath and clenching my hand, I didn't even know I'd curled up into a fist. Alright, good luck. Thanks. See you after school, you big hairless ape. She gives me a quick hug and a kiss, as if we didn't just have this pseudo-passive-aggressive fight, jogging away with a happy bounce on her step. Because she won. Because she won. What the fuck is going on with this girl? You know, another big problem with this is that it really focuses on the parts we know about Trish, but a good alternative character storyline doesn't focus on that element. It would focus on something else and make that the centerpiece and kind of unfold in front of your eyes. It feels a little bit too much like it's playing it safe in some weird ways. Well, it's already playing it very unsafe with the rest of it. Because Anna ain't quite himself. Reed is a little bit off. And Stella, who fucking cares? She's barely around. And Rose is just out of the picture somehow. I just couldn't wait for classes to be over. Though to be honest, I was expecting Trish to find an excuse to miss our trip home. A pleasant feeling, surprised seeing her show up on time and actually smiling and stuff. Bayside bumming it. It's a good name for a song. Hell, she's practically beaming with positive energy. No, and that's sexual energy. You just got cocked. If I didn't know, I could hardly believe this is the same girl from the cafeteria. Maybe she was just stressed out about her test before. It was actually a test to begin with. Maybe it's a woman thing. How was your test? Aced it. Nice. Want to celebrate with some ice cream? Sure. My treat. Well, who's this dashing gentleman? What did he do with my boyfriend? I'd call her an ass if it wasn't for her offhand confirmation of, like, our relationship status. I mean, it kind of goes without saying we're a couple now. You wouldn't be the guy to say that. If you really are an artist, you need to ask. How she's acting since Saturday, but how she's been acting since Saturday, I feel like maybe she's getting second thoughts about us. Hold on, let me do another take of that. With how she's been acting since Saturday, I felt as if maybe she's having second thoughts about us. I really, really hope this was just exam anxiety. Let's go. Exam anxiety is awkward to say. This is teenage crowd live. With Trish's help, we navigate to the nearest ice cream parlor. The nearest and wallet-friendly. The neighborhood reflects that too. Busy streets packed with all sorts of vendors. And people. The people of Panau. Not the kind that I expect Trish to frequent. Nevertheless, seems to know where we're going. This fucking audio is weird. Nevertheless, seems to know where we're going, only stopping every now and then to check out a stall or something. Seems kind of getting kind of suspicious here that ice cream wasn't actually the point. You come here often? The crowd is so loud I can't make out her answer. I try again, but suddenly the mob gets so thick that we almost get separated. I think we're holding hands. I'm pretty sure someone felt up my butt. Probably some thief probing for my wallet. Little did I know, so little wallet that I can't even afford one. Eventually, we fight our way through the sea of people to a more quiet side alley. I'm just now noticing how late it got. We've been walking around for hours. One of them said skinny. Did they? Did they though? Damn, what's with this place? It's Snoot Game. Busiest street in the city. Right. So, what were you saying earlier? Huh? That flip is so weird. Yeah, I think normally they fade out, right? They just make it happen. The background crowd said skinny? Really? They might be talking about pants. Who knows? I was asking if you come here often. Yeah, I guess. We used to come here with... Oh. I should have figured. Trish's small body deflates, I stick it to the ground. Fuck, let's try and distract us somehow. So, like, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Strawberry? Yeah, I like that too. It's kind of a weird, non-standard. I only have Neapolitan, I'm sorry. I always used to ask my mom for strawberry yogurt and secretly. Gonna have to call the police. Gonna have to call the police. Moment. I gotta call the. Give me a moment. Gotta call cops. I have to report this absolute goober. Oh my god, Anna, what? That's so messed up. Shut up, I was like 13. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, I like to shitpost. What a title. Yeah, it totally wasn't the least year or something. Nah, definitely not. Takes just considerable time to silence a laugh, cheeks reddening and eyes full of tears. Mission report. Target successfully distracted. Hanon, you are such a loser. I do what I can. Trish cuddles up to me with a giggle, wiping the last of her tears on the sleeve of my jacket. You stay like that for a bit, at least until the breathing evens out. It's weird being so close to a girl in public. It's even worse that I'm more comfortable with it than not. They may take our lives, but they can never take the snoots we booped. Come on, you spare trucker, let's get that ice cream. Right after you. Come on. Meteor dodger. Ooh. That's not even a human-centric insult. In fact, I'm pretty sure the people who wrote this have, like, only the ones that are in the base game, and they forgot all the other fun stuff they might be able to invent. They tried a little bit. Like Flint. That's a name you can call a human, but it's also a little insulting. Nah, it's a you-centric truth. Ouch. That also makes you a fact too, you know. Oh yeah, why is that? Because you love me. And we had sex. So if I'm gay, then by extension you must be a man, and therefore are also a homosexual. How is this difficult to understand? Her face suddenly lights up red, grip tightening on my arm. She doesn't deny or confirm my statement, and I can totally live with that. Not like I meant it all serious anyway. I want to make her embarrassed. Just shut up and let's go. He's a little suave sometimes. Getting ice cream. Much of the rest of the day went surprisingly well.